Hello, ugly. It's Desmond.
And LaCresha.
And welcome back to the channel. And today we are here to discuss the Boulet Brothers Dragula, Season 5, Episode 3. So, before we get into it, just want to remind everyone to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We would greatly appreciate that. Make sure, because we have a goal of 500 subscribers that we would like to reach by the end of the year. So subscribe, come. I cannot talk today. Come hang out with us because we're a hoot, and sometimes we're a hoot and a half. So,
Hey. Speaking of hoots and a half.
hoots and a half. Our Patreon has been launched. It is linked down in the description below. So if you want to come and join us. We have 2 tiers right now. Both of them are wonderful, lovely things that we're going to be doing for you guys. So go ahead, check out that description below, and it'll link you straight to our Patreon, where there's already a bunch of stuff waiting for you to come on in and have a good time with. So, Krisha, what do we think about this episode?
I think we'll finally like justice for JK.
Yeah, I'm glad JK had their moment to shine.
Finally. Although they were a little shady at the end.
A little?
A lot.
Like, we're going to talk about Organic, but let's just get to it.
Let's just get into it.
And when we get to it, I'm going to read. I'm going to, because nope. We'll wait till we get there,
Desmond.
Wait till we get there. So let's boot, scoop, and all that. See, you done got me so discombobulated just thinking
Can't
about
even
it.
talk right.
Because JK better than me. Better than me. All right, so we have the Boulets here welcoming us, giving us a little recap and giving us a little introduction to this week's theme, which is a haunted hotel.
So we reminding me of American Horror Story.
Very much so. So we're going to the laboratory where everyone is walking in. Fantasia's talking about how she really needs to start standing out because she's been safe. And when you're just safe, you don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Like, am I close to being in the top, or am I like a second from being put in the bottom? So I felt that. I'm like, yeah, honey, step it up. But I'm
as long as they don't get in their head.
Yeah. And I'm so sick and tired of Throb always throwing shade at Fantasia. I'm like, now listen here. I'm going to need you to listen here and listen good. Stop. Because it's ugly. So, after they do their chit-chat, we find out that Cynthia Doll is the one coming back from the competition. And she came in hot. And hard. And I'm like, ma'am, it's like 8 o'clock in the morning. Can we tone that down?
No.
Like, well, we're still waking up. And you're coming in on like your 5th cup of coffee.
What kind of prophylactic did you have last night?
I'm going to need you to beyond chill. Beyond chill. It's just like, whoa. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, why are you coming in so hard? Breathe. Stop. Rebuke. Let it go. But we have her talking, and then once again, it's like JK can't do nothing right for this group of people.
Really?
They brought up a very valuable point. Why was my name being brought up when the question was who should go home between Cynthia and Onyx?
Right. It had nothing to do with whether I should go home because I wasn't in the bottom. It had everything to do with whether they should go home because they were in the bottom.
Fantasia, it was just our opinion. But that wasn't the question.
Exactly.
And then Organic tried to get loud with them, and I'm like, hold up now. hold up. It was an opinion. That's the
That
question
don't mean
wasn't
nothing.
who should be in the bottom. The question is, out of the bottom two, who should go home? That is
Exactly.
what the question was. So I would have brought that up too. Oh, and I can't wait for the laboratory this week. This week.
Uh,
Because, honey, two things need to happen. And we're going to talk about those two things later. But yeah, if this is not like the. I don't know how this storyline's going to play out. It's either going to make JK in the final possibly win it, or it's going to be like, oh, we told you weren't that great. I hope it's that underdog story that they're trying to force down us. I hope JK makes it to the
I
finale.
hope it's an underdog
and I
story
hope they
too.
win. And I want JK to get the last laugh.
Laugh.
I want it so bad. I want it so bad.
So bad. Because
Like,
it's
part of
like
me feels like we're not gonna get
unnecessary.
it.
The
It's
amount of like
bullying.
bullcrap that they keep
It's
putting.
straight up bullying. Borderline racism. Let's talk about it.
Yes.
Because let's keep going. So
We
the
could go
alarm
on
goes
another
off and
tangent.
the Boulets pop up on our television screen. And they let us know that this week they are going to be part of the haunted hotel. So they must present a look from a haunted hotel. And the thing is, we gotta know how you died, and you have to look like you're either visiting or working at the hotel.
Yes.
Very clear. So, remember that. And then on top of that, afterwards, you will be doing a performance to their favorite song from the year 1913. I'm like, okay, now I listen to a wide variety of music. And I had to look. I do have a song from the 20s on my phone, but not 1913. So, I'm like, okay.
The closest I've come to listening to anything remotely close to that age or era was that one song that went viral on TikTok.
Which one?
It was I forgot what her name was.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that one.
I thought you were talking about that song about loves a watermelon.
No.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's the ice cream song. I'm good with that.
Baby, when I found out about that, I remember I'm at work. I was still working 6 to 2 at the time. And Greg the nurse came by. Shout out to Greg. Love Greg. I've known Greg my whole life. He came in. He was like, hey, you do know that the ice cream song is racist, right? I'm like, what? Me and the other staff are like, no, what? Spill the tea. And, he explained everything. And we played the song. And I'm like, at that time, you could find it on YouTube. I'm not sure if you still can. But I was like, this can't be. This can't be.
Yep.
This went on to be the ice cream truck and the same melody that they used. Do your ears hang low? Do they wobble to the floor? And I'm just sitting there and I'm like, this whole country built on it. And it's just like, I'm just like, wow. Like
yet they want to deny that it ever fluffing happened.
And like I was flabbergasted. Like that sat with me the whole day. And I went back and I listened to the song. I ain't listened to it in a while, but I remember going back and listening to it over and over again. I'm like, I cannot believe the words that are going into my ears.
The words.
The title of the song is literally the N-word. I'm not going to say it, but the N-word. Loves a watermelon. Ha, ha, ha.
Yep. You know why they did that, right?
I've recently saw a video about the history of watermelon and why the black community has always been tied to it. Again, it ties back to one thing. But yeah, it was just crazy. But yeah, I think that's the oldest song that I know. Because I think that one even predates the song from the 20s. I'm not sure. I don't feel like looking it up to check either. But yes, after after that, they let them know that this week's Fright Feet is they're looking for the key of life. And this key could either save them from elimination, save somebody else from elimination, or put somebody, or extermination, I'm sorry, or put somebody up for extermination. So it's very similar. I forget what they called it on season, I think it was season 4, because J. Jolie had it. Yeah. J. Jolie put Bitter Betty up for extermination. Yeah. I remember that. I remember that. So I forget what they called it, but it's that key is back. And
I'm pretty sure it was the same thing.
Probably the key of life. I wish they would have hid it in the laboratory and had them look for it like they did with them. But they're like, no.
Right.
We're going to have our twisted sister, Coco Kane, whoop, 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 come in and, do the fright.
You love Coco Kane so much. I really wish you just let her, win some.
Because she easily could have won. Easily could have won Titans.
Easily.
But hey, it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. So
exactly,
we get back to the workroom, and we are joined by the glorious, terrifying, and beautiful Coco Kane.
Yeah, she looks so gorgeous.
Can I need her back on my TV screens.
Facts.
Like, it was nice seeing her, for this quick second. But
wasn't it so refreshing?
Oh.
We 3 episodes in, and we already needed a refresher.
It was so nice to see Coco Kane. I doubt the next time they do a Titans that she'll do it again, but can they do some other little special, do another resurrection or something, and have her on that? I don't know. I need more Coco Kane. Or you could do like they're doing with...
Because I love seeing her on my Instagram.
Or they could do kind of like what they're doing with Landon and make her a rotating judge. Have her be a judge.
Yes.
I'll be okay with that. I can get jiggy with that. I can get real jiggy with that.
Yes.
But I got several screenshots of Miss Coco Kane. Ow.
I see that.
Stunning. So it's now time for the almost said mini challenge. It's time for the Fright Feet. And Israel brings in the board with the keys. Yes, I learned his name. I don't know how I forgot it. And I'm so glad they said it like 6 times this episode. I'm like, that's his name. Israel.
They were watching our review and they were like, we need to remind Desmond what this baby's name is.
that man's name is Israel, honey.
Yes.
So he comes in and Coco Kane has the board here. Now, not knowing that you know which one of these keys is the key of life, which key would you have gone for if it wasn't gone by the time you got there?
I don't know, because I did think about that. I had a feeling you was going to ask that question.
Come on. You know me so well. I would have picked, for those who don't know, my favorite number is 5.
Mm-hmm.
So 5 would have been my first pick. If I would have got there and 5 was gone, I would have went with my angel number, which is 8. So it would have been one of the funny
because I would have picked 8.
Yeah, so if I got up there and 5 was gone, I would have went for 8. If 5 and 8 was gone, honey, I would have just picked the lowest number. Whatever the lowest number was. But we see everybody come up and pick their keys. And we find out afterward that Jarvis has the key of life.
Now, how do you not look on the back of the key when you pick it up?
That part. But if you notice, they all kind of picked it up like this.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they were told to do it that way so they couldn't see if they got it.
Right.
But yes, Jarvis got it, honey. So
Jarvis said, what am I gonna do?
And I like the way Jarvis used it, but I would have went one step further, but we'll get to that in a minute. So we see the monsters getting their costumes and garments together. And then we have a moment with Rob and JK in the cauldron.
Mm-hmm.
It still irritates me that Rob is telling the person being attacked not to defend themselves.
Again.
Instead of telling the people who are doing the attacking.
Stop telling me how to react and tell them how to act.
Oh, we could place
I
that
do
to.
that all the time.
Yes, like we could place that on another situation that's going on across the world right now. But we're not talking about that right now. But just know. Just know.
Mm.
Anyway, so yeah, but they did have a nice conversation. Like once I got over the fact you're telling this person to be quiet, they did have a nice
Exactly.
conversation. So let's get to the main stage, the new and improved main stage.
Yes.
First of all, can we talk about the boulets?
Oh my god, this was
This
awesome.
was amazing. It glowed in the dark. I wasn't expecting that.
Right? This is the best they've ever
Like
looked.
they showing out this season.
Yes, they said money, we got more of it.
They had to hire a stylist for this season. They had to.
They hired a stylist.
Like,
They
cause they look
upgraded their
good.
looks. Look, cause you see they ain't recycled the look yet.
They look good. I love it. Give them a high five.
Look, and then what impressed me the most, they gave their own little mini floor show.
Which they've been doing that since they got this new main stage. They're like, oh, honey, we finna be on this main stage. Shoot. Good money was
We
spent
saw
on this.
I think Titans is what did it for them.
Titans and, Shudder has been becoming more and more involved. And I think
hmm
after the success of Titans, that's when they signed like this big deal with Shudder. So, like, they're there for a while.
Yeah.
So, hey, every year I start up my subscription, same one. I'm like, bloop. I don't even make a new email to get a free account. I'm like, no, they can get the $9.99 right now. They get $6.99, I think. Yeah, I
At
think
least for the next couple of months.
they get it for 3 months. I cancel it, and I'm like, I will see y'all same time next year. My only thing with Dragula,
Uh-huh.
I wish they would air the season to where the finale airs on Halloween.
Yeah.
I think it would benefit better time wise because when they think of Dragula, you think of spooky, you automatically think of
Exactly.
Halloween.
It always
So
confuses
so
me.
you
I'm like,
lead
why
up
are
to
we going
Halloween
into
with
the
the season and then you end it on Halloween. Because right now we're in
exactly.
Christmas mode. As you can see.
Exactly.
As you can see.
He's been in Christmas mode for a minute.
Yeah. I'm in Christmas mode. But I'm still gonna tune in every day. It's just I think it would be a little bit better if they lead it up to Halloween.
I think it would be more in the spirit if they were to do it during Halloween
Yeah.
time.
And then they can play like this big Halloween-tastic finale floor show
Mm-hmm.
situation. But yes, Boulets, y'all look great. So this week we are joined by Tanner Dew. Welcome back, honey. I think she's been a
Hey.
part of every season since like 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's been there every time, and I'm happy to see her. Happy to see her. And then of course Landon Sider was here.
Yes.
So
Whom I absolutely adore.
before we get into the floor show,
Yes.
the category is Haunted Hotel. Roxy St. James,
Yes.
you have been casted on Dragula.
Uh-huh.
You see,
Mm-hmm.
you need to bring a haunted hotel look. What are you doing?
Marilyn Monroe. Haunting Marilyn Monroe.
Okay,
You're like, eh.
seen it.
Eh.
Yeah.
Well, okay. If I wanted to be unique, I don't know, because like everything has been done.
One thing I saw
Like
wasn't done, and I'm like, ooh.
what?
And it fits with the whole theme of the 1913 song. If you remember,
Mm-hmm.
hotels, their elevators used to have assistants, attendants, inside that elevator that pressed the button. So,
Yeah, the elevator operator.
elevator operator, that's what I was looking for. Thank you. I would have been an elevator operator. And how I would have died is, those old hotels weren't built right. The cord snapped. I was inside. So I would come out dressed as one of those operators. I would have pieces of
Shrapnel.
Shrapnel coming out of me. I would have like the elevator like rope tied around my neck. Like, for me not to be, I've noticed each week I tend to go more filth each time. But the one week where I needed filth, I'm like, I don't know.
You can't think of anything.
I can't think of nothing. And then I would have like some of my teeth blacked out to where it looked like it fell out in the fall, after the fall or whatever. And then maybe like a piece of my brain showing here.
Mm.
And I'm still trying to press the buttons like.
Hollywood Hotel.
What's a Hollywood Hotel?
It's a ride at Disneyland.
Mm-hmm.
That was the premise of that movie. They were in the
You mean
hotel
the
elevator. No. Hollywood Hotel.
I ain't never seen that.
There's. You haven't? Yeah.
I think
that
you're
was the
showing
premise.
your age.
That hotel is not. I'm not 50. I'm not 50. Stop trying to make me 10 years older than I am. That ride was literally built in like 94.
When I was. And how old were you?
9. I was not 20.
You were 29. Okay, that's what you were telling me. You were 29. Okay. Okay, you were 29 when this ride came out.
No, I was not.
You were 29.
I was 29 when they decided to turn it into, what is it now? The Guardians of the Galaxy ride.
But anyway, let's get into these looks. And baby, they ran through this floor show quick. They're like, we need to get to them lip syncing immediately.
They really did, because I was like, wait, what?
Up first is Throb Zombie. First of all, love this look.
Yes.
And I remember Throb saying that they were supposed to be like the murderer inside of the hotel. But I didn't get that from this look. Honestly,
I didn't either.
I didn't get hotel from this at all. Is this a stunning look? Would it have fit the time frame? Yes. But maybe if you would have like a briefcase or like a bag, like you're finna check in. And maybe you drop the bag, and when you open the bag, there's somebody's head in it. You know what I'm saying?
Or all of your murder tools.
Yeah, like there's a way you could have dished it up a little bit to make us, make us understand that you're the murderer, other than you telling us when you were getting ready in the laboratory.
Exactly.
What did you think?
Because other than that, I wouldn't have known. And the only reason why I even halfway kind of linked the two together was, again, American Horror Story.
Oh, I might need to watch Hotel. During the daytime, of course.
Same thing for me with 13 Ghosts. I can't watch 13 Ghosts at night.
I still need to watch last season of American Horror Story and the current one that they're airing now.
Are they filming? Are they even playing episodes of American Horror Story? I thought it was still
I know they were airing some episodes, because I'm not going to say a certain name where her initials are both K, continue to work during the strike. So yeah, let's move onwards to Blackberry. What did you think of Blackberry's look?
Cigars, cigarettes. That's showing my age, because if you don't know who killed Robert,
I'm finna say I caught the
reference. Roger Rabbit.
I'm finna say I caught that reference. I did.
Cigars, cigarettes.
But what did you think of the look other than cigars, cigarettes?
It was cute. I got more hotel bar than hotel.
I got more casino. Like, I always saw those type of people in the casino. Now, I know some hotels have casinos.
Mm-hmm.
But when I first saw it, I'm like, oh, casino. I didn't get, oh, hotel.
Hmm.
It's still nice though. It's still nice.
Right.
Up next is anaphylactic. Am I saying that right?
Heck no.
What? How? What is it again?
Anaphylactic.
Anaphylactic.
You keep wanting to pronounce the P.
The PH is a F sound. Anaphylactic. I
Still
thought
got
this.
to teach, even though I'm off. I'm off for the next 7 blessed days. I don't have to teach. And here I am giving a phonetics lesson to you anyway. PH says, f, f,
Listen, you have
f.
to. You know my speech
Say it with me
impediment.
now. F.
Fuh. Listen, my speech impediment be kicking my butt. It be kicking my butt. You should hear my cue at work. She'd be like, I'm like, just work with me. Please work with me, honey. I'm trying to make, I'm trying
The PH goes, say
fuh,
it with me together. 1, 2, 3.
fuh.
Thank you. Phylactic.
Anaphylactic.
Anaphylactic. Watch my lips. Anaphylactic.
Anaphylactic. So, what did you think of anaphylactic? Look,
I didn't get hotel from this either.
I did. Well, kinda. Because when she came out, it gave me very much Lady Gaga's character.
The madam.
Yeah, the madam. And she was killed because, she shot herself. She lived in
Uh
the
huh.
hotel. Like, it was in the area. Like, was it
Right.
dead on? No.
No.
But, like, I kind of got it, especially during the
I
performance
got
where
how
she
she
did,
killed
yeah,
herself.
when
I
she
mean,
did
I
the
got how she
shot.
died,
And,
but
like, the back of this garment, beautiful. And I agree. I think it was Landon that said the back is so detailed.
yes.
But the front's just kind of,
Yeah.
I don't think she should have been in the bottom for this. Kind of.
Right.
But we'll talk about that a little bit later. But what did you think of anaphylactic's look?
Um, it's like I agree with the critique. Like it's nice from the front, but it really plain. They could have had some kind of you even if they just did clear rhinestones in the front.
Some just to give it a little razzle dazzle.
Yeah, something to give it. Oh my god, I want to cut this tag off so bad. No, because it's hurting my back. Now I see why I almost gave this shirt away. But yeah, other than that, I was just like, eh.
All right, let's move onwards to JK. What did you think of JK's look?
So my first thought was, oh Lord, you've been made fun of this whole time for having box looks, cardboard looks, and then here you go with a cardboard look. Then I was like, but wait, that makeup is on point.
I thought the makeup was really good. I didn't mind the cardboard esque, and I hate that that's now a thing for this season. It fit with the whole bartender busboy situation
Right.
that's going
Well, I
here.
mean, come to find out it wasn't cardboard, so
Yeah, because it opened up.
yeah.
But my
It
only
just
thing,
looked like it from the onset,
yeah, my
like
only
it
thing
was.
about this outfit is the shoes. What are those shoes?
I think they should have been colored differently. Ooh,
Here, so y'all can see the shoes. These shoes do not match the outfit, the garment, the ensemble.
on sound.
I said how I said it. Um, but yeah, it's just like I thought this is one of my favorites of the week. It was. So up next we have Cynthia Doll. I'm really shocked this wasn't in the top. I thought this was amazing, and plus she did a really good job lip syncing. I know we haven't talked too much about the lip syncs, but she did a really good job in the lip sync as well. So I was really confused on how she was in the top. Especially, they love telling that story like, oh, they were up for extermination last week. Now they're in the top.
Right.
But yeah, I really love this look. I thought it was amazing. What did you think?
It's a good look. I don't. I just didn't see enough of it. I think to really appreciate it for what it is.
I appreciate it, although she gets on my nerves. Up next is Fantasia Royale Gaga, serving us a little bit of boob.
Yes, boop boop be doop boop.
And for those who
That's Cigarette cigarette,
don't know, Betty Boop, the inspiration behind Betty
y'all.
Boop.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
But you know, when they made her, they. But what did we think of this look?
it was a good look.
Cute.
I think when she did her lip sync, I really wish she would have leaned into the mic a little bit
That
more.
part, like her mic was just swinging. I'm like, no, no, this is the perfect time to really play with
Yeah,
that mic.
you know, give into it. Be the
Be the lounge
Betty Boop
singer.
that you are.
Yeah, be the lounge singer, honey.
Exactly. Cause I sure would have took it and just been like, da-da, the devil in disguise, and
Yeah,
whatever the heck
the
else
words
words
were.
something said. I
Moving
don't know.
on to
I'm not the one lip
Orgotic.
syncing.
Now, I didn't get a full shot of Orgotics until the performance, so we'll come back to Orgotic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I just didn't want it to seem like we just straight up skipped over Orgotic, but they didn't give a full body shot until they performed. So we'll scoot to do till then. Up next is Satana. I thought this was a beautiful look.
I thought it was a gorgeous look.
It didn't give me hotel.
No,
It didn't give me
it gave
death.
me lounge singer.
It didn't give me death. Like, you're just here. What's going on?
Sepia tones, I guess.
I don't know. What did you think of this look?
I thought it was beautiful and very well executed. I think what got her in the bottom was just the clueless lip sync.
Yeah, she was kind of like out of it. And we should have known that she was going to be the one exterminated because couldn't you tell from her confessionals the whole episode? She was just kind of over it and just kind of down.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting there and I'm like,
We're only 3 episodes in. Like, you can't sit there and let it get to you that
honey,
quick.
we're going to get to that. I got screenshots for that too. Up next is Jarvis Hammer.
Jarvis Hammer looking like
I love this look. Like, I get it. There was issues with the lip sync, but I still wish they would have praised this look more. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I do think Safe is a good place for Jarvis this week.
Mm-hmm.
But the look was amazing. One of my favorites of this week.
Mm-hmm.
It was just the performance was woo-wee.
Ooh.
That was the performance.
Okay, wait. Which one are you? Are you Uncle Charlie?
No, not Uncle Charlie. I'm not Uncle Charlie.
Ooh.
He's quick with the oohies too.
Yes. This gives me very hitchhiking ghost from the Haunted Mansion.
Mm-hmm.
But I loved it.
I loved it. I just love the makeup, like the detail.
They're really good with their makeup.
The detail that goes into this. Yes, they did such a great job.
I mean, but again, this is their aesthetic.
Yeah.
This is what they do all the time.
Yeah, if they're gonna kill any look, Haunted Hotel.
Exactly.
So up next is Nia Haru X. My God.
This is gorgeous.
Gorgeous. And they were confused about the story. I thought I understood it when she came out. It was her wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody, either a lover that was on the side or even maybe the husband on the wedding night, took the mirror, smashed it over her head, and killed her.
Mm.
That's what I took from it.
For me, it would have been more like jealous stepsister wanted husband and killed her on the wedding day.
That happened inside the hotel. We got to make sure we keep throwing that in there.
That happened inside the hotel before she could walk down the aisle.
Yes. So, like, this is stunning. I love it so much. But, again, Neo kills the runways all the
time.
Week.
Mm-hmm. I got scared for a minute, though. I'm not the biggest Neo fan. But I got scared when they were giving her that storyline of like parents and stuff like that, because I
On
was like,
top of the fact she already stated she hasn't performed often, so her lip syncing skills
right?
aren't the
Because I was like,
best.
what narrative are you trying to tell? She is not going home right now. Oh, you got to be
And I
kidding
want to
me.
give her props for her not to have that much performing
She did
experience.
really
She did
good.
so good. One of my favorites. One of my favorites. I'm
So
like,
good.
you better, Neo. You better. I was so impressed. So impressed. And I forget which
Mhm.
Boulet said it, but I think it was the short one. And they were like, yeah, like, this is your fourth performance? Oh, you finna kill it once you get...
Used to it.
Shoot. Alright, so here's Orgotic's full body shot. It took me a while to
Hmm.
get the full body shot because during the lip sync, they barely showed Orgotic.
They barely showed Cynthia at all.
That
Or
too.
got it.
But Orgotic was all blinking and you miss it. So let's talk about
Yeah.
Orgotic's look here. Um, I'll go first. I don't get it.
Yeah.
And they praised them, talking about, oh, we love that you did Orgotic as a haunted ghost. What in the hotel are they supposed to be? Like the bellman? The person that checks you
I
in?
guess so. I
Like,
guess so. Because the only thing that gives me hotel is the jacket.
that's it. And they were in the cauldron like, this is my interpretation of this, and I'm like, and I'm with JK, it don't make sense.
Hmm.
Like, we don't get it. What are
Nope.
you? Like, you can still
Who
be
are you?
Orgotic and do the challenge.
Yeah.
Like Neo,
Because
she
right
was
now
still
you just look
Neo.
like you was the chandelier.
Yeah, Neo was still Neo and gave the challenge.
Hmm.
Like Coco Kane was very good about that. It was Coco Kane, but it was the challenge. I just
Hmm.
see Orgotic. I don't see Orgotic in the haunted hotel. So we move onwards and we have all of our amazing monsters here. Who
Ooh.
had your favorite look of the week?
Ooh. Hmm. I'm gonna say Neo.
I agree. Neo, Neo. And Jarvis was a close second. And as you can
Yes.
see, they're right next to each other.
Yes.
But
And
shout
then
out to...
after that, it was like,
But honestly, it could have gone to anybody from Neo
it
left.
really could have.
From Neo left, like anyone, to six of them could have got it because they both, all six
Hmm.
of them have amazing looks.
Yes.
So we find out that our tops this week are Jarvis. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry.
Hmm.
We're not gonna talk about the tops real quick. It is now time to see how Jarvis would have used the key of life.
Yes.
And Jarvis has decided to use it to put someone else up for extermination, which was Orgotic. Do you think that was a smart decision?
I don't know if Orgotic is their biggest competition. I would have used it on Neo.
Thank you.
To me,
I would have went
to me,
straight after
Neo would
Neo.
have been the biggest competition.
Yeah, because not only have Neo been in the top, she's won a challenge.
Exactly.
So I'm like, nah, we need to get Neo down here.
Yes.
So like,
I'm
I
not
like the
sure where
play.
you got. Well, I guess to them it was more of a joke, but of course it didn't get taken that way. We'll find out later on.
But but yeah, like good idea. Wrong person. Because I would have
Wrong
used it
person.
too. Even if I did dog shit poor that week, I'm putting somebody else up in that extermination. I'm be like, listen, Boulets, I'm picking Neo. Neo Haru, come on over here, baby. You're gonna do this extermination.
We gonna do it
We're
together.
gonna do it together. You've been in the top every week, and in that you also got a win. Nah, baby. I'm gonna need you to go on down to that extermination.
Yes, I was like, what do you mean Orgotic is your biggest competition?
Orgotic is big competition. I will not
Deny that.
deny that. So like I get it, but that's just like I would have went after the one with a win.
Exactly. I would have went after the actual competition.
Yes. So we find out that the top three this week is Throb, Neo, and JK. Do you agree with this top three?
Ooh, yeah.
Let me look at my thing. I My biggest issue with Throb is you wouldn't be able to tell
That they were in
the
a hotel.
hotel.
I
So
mean, but that was one of the critiques as well, though.
me personally, I think I would have had Cynthia up there. Not give her the win, but you've had so Iraqi and all over the place. So come up here, let me give you some praise this week. You did
Right.
good. You did
Let
good.
me make you feel good.
So we find out that this week's winner is JK.
While
Do
I'm
you
on
agree?
football. Huh?
We found out this week's winner is JK. Do we agree?
Only because of the lip sync.
I agree when you put, like you said, with the lip sync and the runway. Good runway, amazing lip sync, winner.
Yes.
Neo, in her case, she had an amazing runway, okay performance.
Yes.
And then Throb, I think Throb was just good in both categories. Good runway, good performance.
Yeah, but not like overwhelmingly amazing.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, you did a good job.
You're here.
Yeah. So JK.
There's gorgeous, and then there's you.
Yeah. So we find out, we already know Orgotic's going to be in the bottom. And I thought it was just going to be one person with them. No, we're going to have Santana and Anaphylactic.
Yes.
In the to where there's a bottom 3 extermination challenge. Do you agree with Anna and Satana joining them in the bottom?
I don't. If she hadn't bombed the lip sync, I don't think Satana would have been there.
But yeah, she bombed it. I think even with that key, I think Orgotic. I don't think Orgotic would have been up for extermination, but I think they would have got negative critique. I think they would have got negative critiques, and it would have been Anna and Satana in the bottom. So yeah, I agree. I agree because with the ones that were safe, they at least gave hotel because the Bow's tail. So right after we see Satana trying to quit, and I'm like, oh, she finna go home.
Right.
So yeah, like as soon as I saw this, I knew she was going home. I thought she was actually going to quit right then and there. I'm not sure production was like, no, you need to ride this out. Or what, but yeah, she was ready to go.
Yeah, and honestly, I think if that production was just kind of like, look, if you want to go home so bad, do it the right way.
Just go through the extermination, etc., etc.
Yeah.
And she mentioned about being embarrassed, and trust me, that is one thing I hate more than anything is being embarrassed. So I felt that. I felt that deep in my soul.
But what was she embarrassed about? Not knowing the words?
Being in the bottom again. Like when you come in thinking you finna run shit, and you just been shit the whole time, to me, that would be embarrassing. For me. If I would get on one of these shows and just bomb every week, that would be embarrassing to me. But I know how to put on my big boy face and be like, no, I'm gonna fight through. Even if I know I'm not gonna survive this extermination, I'm not gonna give you ammo to use against me.
Exactly.
That's one thing you're not gonna do. No. So yeah, I'm gonna be embarrassed, but I ain't gonna do this. And knowing they're gonna air it too, But also, I saw Jayla. I know you don't know Jayla, but I used to watch this review channel on AfterBuzz TV when that was a thing. They had a drag race panel. She was on it. So good to see you, even if it was for a hot second. So we're in the cauldron. Satana does come back. Cynthia pulls out Onyx's leg. I thought that was funny. So let's talk about this moment here. JK is so much better than me.
Mm.
Because do you know how quickly this would have turned into Bad Girls Club? As soon as I would have felt the liquid on my hat, face, wherever it landed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who the fuck are you?
Right.
Who the actual fuck are you to be doing this?
And I don't understand why they did it. Okay, so they talked about your drag. Like,
And honestly, I really feel like Organic, or what really pissed Organic off was when JK was like, well, as a winner, because guess what? JK's a winner. Do you have a win?
exactly.
Oh, hold on. Let's ask the audience. Does Organic have a win?
No.
No. So as a winner, I'm telling you, your look, and I truly feel like they, and we say it all the time, that they use JK as an scapegoat because they know it's
Mm-hmm.
easy just to target on them because everybody else is doing it. Nobody wants to tell Organic the truth. This look does not give haunted hotel.
Exactly.
Is it
It,
cool?
it's
Is it
it's
a
it's
good look?
a
Yes, I
dang
like it very
shame that
much.
JK has to be the patsy in all of this.
And Organic gets called out, and they couldn't take it,
Mm-hmm.
so they poured a drink on JK.
Look, and
And
I
people
know if
tried to
that had been
justify,
you, I'd have had to hold you back.
and people try to justify on Twitter, oh, it was just a little bit. I don't care.
Care a drink in the face or on any body part is still disrespectful.
Organic should have been disqualified. I said it on
Facts.
Twitter. I'm saying it now. Organic should have been disqualified.
Disqualified.
Baby, no ma'am. That is unsportsmanlike conduct right there.
Yes.
We can disagree, we can argue, but don't you pour liquids on me. And you know, when you get down to the bottom of the drink, that's
That's
basically
nothing
nothing
but
but
spit.
saliva. So, AKA, you just spit on me.
Oh God, that makes it so much worse.
You just spit on me without my consent. Because some people into that. You just spit on me without my consent. We finna go around. Jarvis and
Mm.
Cynthia and Blackberry and them, they would have, baby, because I would have got up. And then they gonna cut the camera right after it happens. No, no, no. I need to see the aftermath.
Okay.
I need to
I
see
want to
that
see
right
what
now.
happened. Okay. Unless this is gonna be some tea we get later on
I
in the
feel like
next
it's gonna be a
episode.
continuation at the beginning of next week's episode, so I can't wait. I might stay up Monday night just to watch this because usually I'll watch it either Tuesday morning or Tuesday after I get off work. I might stay
Uh-huh.
up Monday night to watch this.
Well, I ain't got to go to work on Tuesday, so
So yeah, I might stay up on Monday night and be like, you know what? What's
who
going on in
knows? You
these
might get
streets?
a same day reaction.
What's going on in these streets? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because it couldn't have been me. See, this is what I would have
No.
done. I would have let the extermination go on as planned. Send
Mm-hmm.
Satana home.
Mm-hmm.
Then next week, let Organic think they all safe. Come on in. Be like, Organic, please report to the main stage. Organic, please report to the main stage. And I would just be sitting there at a drag and just let them know your behavior last night was uncalled for.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to remember, pouring a drink on somebody like this is considered an assault in many
Okay.
parts around the world.
Yes.
So I mean, like, based off your behavior, you've been disqualified immediately.
Effective immediately.
Effective immediately. You can't even go back into the laboratory to say goodbye. Go get your shit
Mm-hmm.
right now. Because I guarantee you, if the roles were reversed and JK would have done that, oh, it would have been the end of the world.
Okay.
If JK would have got up and punched Organic in their face, like
Yep.
I would have, JK would have got sent home. Yeah, no. I'm telling you. And see, I'm not even a violent person. But one thing
No.
you're not going to do is disrespect me.
No.
And you can ask my brothers. I tell people all the time, the biggest level of disrespect is spitting in my
Mm-hmm.
face, slapping me, pouring anything on this square. That is the biggest level of disrespect to me.
You said that's my no square.
This is my no square. Don't you pour shit on me. Don't you spit in my face. And do not slap me. That is the biggest way for me to punch you.
Mm-hmm.
And I got
If
long
you
arms.
don't want to survive.
And I got long arms, so I could have got a good pop in before they before they grabbed me. What the fuck you mean? No. Hell no.
Yeah, that was mad disrespectful. I mean, and then on top of that, like my first thought when I saw that was like just based like right off the heels of that whole lecture that Throb gave JK earlier. And I'm just like,
that's why I hope. That's why I hope JK makes it to the end.
Yes.
Honestly, I hope there's another like curse that they can give out that causes Organic to lose their shit and go home.
Yes.
I kid you not. If I was running this show, Organic would get disqualified next episode.
Facts.
Going to the house. I would say this episode, but we know Satana wants to go. So let's just go ahead and get her out of here.
Yes.
Then next episode, we'll make a big deal about it. It'll be a good little TV moment. Report to the main stage.
Mm-hmm.
Organic, please report to the main stage. And get the hell up out of here. But anyway, let's get to this extermination. So they had to be tied to a bed, have cheese poured all over them, and have, rats poured on top of them. Which, you know that's just a myth. Rats don't really care for cheese.
Exactly.
They like bacon, lettuce, stuff along that line.
Yes.
But anyway, yeah,
which was the reason why the cheese got ignored.
Yeah, so there's a good chance I would have went home because I would have walked in there too, all confident, and I'll just look at Israel. I'm like, I'm not doing it. No, sorry. I know we're supposed to overcome our fears. That's part of this.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not even scared of rats, but to be covered in rats.
But do you notice that like all they wanted was the warmth, and they only went to warm places, in places where they could burrow. So I'd have sat there and made a little tent out of my knees, and they all would have just went there, and I'd have just squeezed my coochie real tight.
I wouldn't. You can do this. I'm not. Baby, y'all producers, come on in here because I know you're going to try to talk me into it. Not doing it. I'm not. I'm going to the house. Let me go get my stuff. Let me go get my stuff. That's why I always second guess. I'm like, I say I could do Dragula, but I'm not sure. Because some of these exterminations, I'll be like, well, this was a fun ride. Had a great time.
It was a good 3 episodes. I made a good 3 episodes. That was some good TV.
10th place, I can rock with 10th place. I didn't go home first. I didn't go home first, so yeah. And as you can see from the screenshots, who didn't get not one screenshot with them mouses? Not one. Not a single one. No ma'am. So we get to the ending scene and we see somebody trying to check in. And it is, of course, Satana. We had a little... I really thought we were going to have... What was that? What's that? So Here's Johnny. Is that what that thing is from that movie?
Uh-huh.
I really thought we were finna get that little moment there when they were putting the axe through the door. I thought the Boulet was going to be like, here's... Whatever.
The Boulet brother!
But yeah... We had to say goodbye to Satana. I do think it's the right pick, especially since, she wanted to go.
They wanted to go anyway.
Yeah. I'm not going to have you stay around when I know you don't want to, and then you'll just quit the next episode. So let's just go and send you to the house, honey. Go and send you to the house. But that is episode... What? What episode is this?
3.
And that's all we have today. Just a quick reminder, the Patreon is live, and if you want to see my reaction to this episode, it is there, and it is posted. The hoot category, the hoot tier is $3. Hoot and a half is $5. So go in, have a hoot and a half with us. All right, honey. So we're gonna wrap things up here. Cresha, where can they find you?
You can find me at Cresha McGill, that's CRESHAMCGILL, on all social media.
And you can find me on all social media platforms at Simply Desmond. That's SIMPLYDESMOND. Thank you so much for spending a piece of your day with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see y'all next time. Bye.